Hey there, and welcome to Careers Unchecked, the podcast where we stop checking boxes and start making moves. This is for barrier breakers, career builders, and anyone who's ready to build a career that actually feels like theirs. I'm Brandy Oldham, career coach, interior designer, and year-round iced coffee drinker. Around here, we keep it real, from navigating career pivots to figuring out how to stay balanced when your to-do list feels like it's just never ending. Whether you're chasing that next promotion, thinking about switching things up, or just trying to figure out what's next, you're in the right place. My goal? To help you trust yourself, take action that feels good, and build a career that's sustainable, not stressful. So grab your drink of choice, settle in, and let's get to it. Today we're talking about mental load and women at work, and we're gonna get very honest. Listen, you're not just doing your job. You're managing the meeting schedule, the team dynamics, the group chat, the family calendar, the emotions no one else has noticed in the room. You're tracking when the baby needs their next nap and when your boss needs their next update. You're trying to show up for your work, your people, and let's not forget yourself. Exhausted yet? Cool. Let's be real. You are probably last on that list. And if your brain feels loud right now, like there are 1,000 open tabs you can't quite close, yeah, same. This isn't an episode about how to fix it all. It's a moment to say the mental load is real, the unpaid labor is real, and you don't have to keep carrying it alone. Here's what I've been noticing lately, and it's something I see in almost every single woman I coach. Even with systems in place, support, structure, childcare, a helpful partner, the planner, the calendar, the color-coded everything, it's still so much. There's a running list in the back of your mind of who needs what hasn't been followed up on, and what emotional fires might be waiting around the corner. And here's the kicker. From the outside, it probably looks like you're holding it all together. The work is getting done, the deadlines are met, the birthday gift got ordered, the text got sent, the dishes got cleared. But inside, it feels like you're constantly triaging everything, mentally juggling invisible tasks that no one else even sees. And you can't unsee them, you just hold them. So let's name this for what it is. It's the mental load and it's unpaid labor. And for many women, it's so deeply woven into our daily lives that we don't even recognize it as work anymore. But it is. It's the birthday card you bought for your nephew. It's the thank you email you reminded your partner to send. It's making the dentist appointment, following up with your kid's teacher, bringing snacks to the team meeting, and being the one who remembers who is gluten-free and dairy-free. It's the caregiving, the scheduling, the remembering, the anticipating, the smoothing over. It's emotional labor, relational labor, domestic labor, and we're not getting paid for any of it. And here's what's tricky. As you grow in your career, the load doesn't shrink. It shapeshifts and oftentimes gets bigger. You go from remembering who needs snacks to remembering who needs feedback. From managing a toddler's meltdowns to managing your team's morale. You become the person people come to for advice, for reassurance, for answers. And still, you're managing your own calendar, your own goals, your own stretch capacity. You've become the steady one, the capable one, the one who can handle it. But can I gently ask you something? Who's handling you? Because here's what I know. No matter how smart, driven, or capable you are, you were never meant to carry this weight alone. You don't need to be more organized. You don't need to just set better boundaries. You don't need to outsource your way out of your own exhaustion. What you need, what we all need, honestly, is space, permission, support that doesn't require explanation, and maybe even a different story. So let's shift the story together, not to add more to your plate, but to help you see what you're already holding and ask if it still makes sense. Here are 3 ways I've seen women start reclaiming space without honestly wanting to burn everything to the ground. Number 1, I want you to name what you're holding. Seriously, write this down. Not just the work task, but the invisible stuff. Text my sister about mom's appointment. Make sure the client is prepped before Friday. Schedule a dog grooming. Send a birthday card. Follow up on the budget. Once you see the list, you can't unsee it. You can get honest about where your time and energy are actually going. This isn't about shaming yourself. It's about honoring the work no one else is acknowledging. Number 2, stop expecting emotional labor to be efficient. This one hits home for a lot of high achievers. You're great at project plans and timelines, so naturally you're going to expect that same efficiency to work for your emotional load. But here's the thing. You can't batch process care. You can't speed run empathy. You can't schedule how long it's going to take to feel something. So give yourself credit for the energy that these things take. And if you're drained, yeah, it makes sense. And number 3, find one place where you don't have to hold it all alone. Just one. One meeting where you can be honest. One friend where you don't have to sugarcoat it. One relationship, community, therapist, journal, coach, where your job isn't to have it all figured out. It doesn't have to be formal. It just has to be real. You're allowed to be witnessed, to offload, to exhale, even if just for a brief moment. And let me be really clear about something. This episode is not coming from a place of having it all figured out. In fact, just this week, my business coach reached out to me because she noticed I'd been quieter than usual, delayed on email, not as responsive. She sent a simple message. Hey, I know you're in a season of transition, just checking in. And honestly, I teared up reading it because she saw what I hadn't said yet. New baby, changed childcare schedule again, client load shifting, personal life expanding, all good things. But still, God, it's a lot. She held space for me without needing me to explain why I was slower or less available. And it reminded me that even those of us who hold space for others professionally still need people to hold us. So here's my final thought on this. You're not failing because you're tired. You're not behind because your brain is full, and you're not broken because you're doing it all and it still feels like it's not enough. You're honestly just carrying too much, and you don't have to do it all alone anymore. So today, I want this to be a reminder if you are in this place. You're allowed to set something down. You're allowed to ask for help. You're allowed to take a half step back so you can move forward with more clarity. Let it feel like you, not the most organized, high-performing version of you, but just the real you. And that version, she deserves support too. Thanks for joining me today on Careers Unchecked. If you've got a career question or just need someone to bounce an idea off of, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take a breath, take a step, and keep moving forward. You've got this.